On all your lives, Garnacho will not be a Chelsea player. And this is simply because he doesn't fit the profile. He is not that. He's shit. He's absolutely shit. We as Chelsea have been trying to build a versatile attacking line. That brother is so one-dimensional. He's one-dimensionally shit. The team we are trying to replicate is PSG. Garnacho doesn't take us to PSG. He doesn't fit the profile. He's tripped over his own laces running. One-on-ones, he's shit at them, misses them. He doesn't pass. If you guys hated Madueke, pissed off at him and being selfish, Garnacho is worse. I promise you he's worse. On all your lives, if Chelsea... On all your lives, Chelsea aren't going in for him. That's how confident I am. You hated Madueke, Garnacho will make riots at the bridge. But a big reason I would say is because Nicholas Jackson. I feel like Garnacho, his name is being thrown out as a smoke screen. That's a word that's being used. Shout out to the Arsenal fans. Smoke screen for a certain person at another club. Now it's already been reported that this is a player we'll sign if Jackson goes the other way. So who is this player? Well, let's talk about Unai Emery, the former manager of Nico. Told him everything when Nico came, started playing football, taught him how to be a striker, the basics. Jackson would happily play for him, would happily play for his old manager. But not only that, we can get a player coming our way to further the Man Cityfication of our squad. I think you guys know who I'm talking about now. Morgan Rogers. Now imagine the scenes of having him play for us. Palmer scores, he does his cold celebration. Rogers scores, he does his cold celebration. They both do it together. Hey, trademark it, bring it to the bridge. And he's very solid. He's done his best work on the left flank for Villa. He can play all across that front line. And he's arguably one of the best ball carriers in the league. A profile that we don't really have. We don't have a guy who could just run, drive. That's why I really wanted Mohamed Kudus, but fuck him, he's going Spurs. But Morgan Rogers, he can drive and he won't get bullied off the ball. He's bringing the physical level of our squad up while still being technical. He has a very high IQ when playing with the ball. And it just further fits the profile of the squad that the Chelsea board are trying to bring in. High IQ, very technical players. Versatile, high IQ, technical players that can play all across that front line. Now the opposition won't know what we're going to field out because they can all play anywhere. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I do think Jackson will be going to Aston Villa. I think it's the place he'll be more comfortable with. Man United, very unstable. I don't know if he would want to go join them. You know, it could spell the end for his career if he goes that way. We saw what happened to Mason Mount, bruv. Shouts out to Mason Mount, man. Money Mays, what happened to you? But also, I'd say Rodgers offers something different to Gittins. If we got a guy who's strictly a winger again, we already have that profile. Now Rodgers is a completely different profile to tackle maybe a different kind of team, a low block team, instead of Gittins' pace on the transition. And another reason, arguably one of the biggest reasons this Garnacho brother better stay far away from this club. Off the field antics. Strictly his brother. The guy who won't shut up. I don't know how United fans deal with it, but hey, his brother away from football seems like a nightmare to deal with. And I'm not trying to deal with it in Chelsea. Chelsea fans aren't trying to deal with it. Hey, I see how Chelsea fans get. They have no patience. They're going to want him gone so quick. That's why I say if he joins, there'll be riots at this club. Because everything not football is Garnacho's brother. They don't even fuck with Garnacho's footballing ability, but even off the pitch, they're putting United fans to pissing United fans off, basically. And also, I'd like to point out, one of the reasons, along with wages, was the reason we didn't sign Victor Osimhen was because we felt his attitude outside of football was not up to par. What makes us think Garnacho is? And this is why I say this guy is strictly a smokescreen for Morgan Rogers or someone else. Hopefully a Rodrigo, I don't know. But Osimhen has shown levels above Garnacho, but doesn't even show the levels of disturbance off the pitch as a Garnacho. But we didn't sign Osimhen, so there's no chance we get Garnacho. It doesn't make sense. Let me know if you guys think Garnacho is a viable option. I still think it's just BS. I don't think there's actually any intent to get Garnacho. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. But yeah, when Stanley and Stewart, man, you've done your thing recently. Everything's looking good. Fresh off a win. Do not spoil this by taking 3 steps back after we've just finally taken 2 steps forward. Do not spoil this, please. I'm begging for the whole Chelsea fan base. Let's keep moving forward. Don't start getting greedy. How greedy? Trying to stockpile players, even the shit ones. Just get what we need for the club. Preferably 1 more centre back and 1 more wide player. Cover for Cucurella, because hey, if we don't get him cover, he is going to get injured. Mark my words, he will get injured this season. He's already played 5,000 minutes. Him and Caicedo, we got the Caicedo cover, thank God. But now, yeah, Cucurella cover. And no to Garnacho, man. I'm not gonna be as shameless as Arsenal fans when they said no to Madueke, because he became an Arsenal player, so let's not jinx it. But Garnacho won't be a Chelsea player. I put it on everyone's life, man. He's not being a Chelsea player. Safe.